Welcome back, hopefully. Sorry for the little bit of a late start. I was having some technical difficulties here, and I'm gonna check quickly to make sure that we're not still having a different technical difficulty. I managed to go the full stream last time without realizing my mic was not working. It wasn't accidentally muted or anything, it just was not working, and this is a wired headset. I could hear it, I couldn't hear the mic on the VOD, but let us just check in my second monitor. Yes, with the volume up a little bit, I'm definitely hearing my own voice over there, so that's a good sign that the mic is actually working today. But we're going to get back into Wintermute. Episode 4, we're in Blackrock, and I'm not entirely sure what we were doing last week. I do remember that we got through the steam tunnels and finished that puzzle and got back to the prison finally, after having to trek back through the steam tunnels all the way to get there. Let's hit resume. And hopefully it resumes and we can figure out where we are. I know there was something that we were supposed to do from the prison, but before we got started on that, I decided to call it a night. He's out somewhere. Obviously, he was down here checking out that dead body while he was on his way somewhere else, and accidentally wasting ammo like an idiot. That was an entirely accidental discharge. I bumped one of the shoulder buttons. Oh my God, I did not even bump a shoulder button. Okay, we'll see if this controller is reasonable. He has very little ammo. But we are going to, yeah, I did not even bump a shoulder button that time. But we are trying to get familiar with the controls again because I was playing Green Hell last. But let us see what we are actually doing now. The detonators. We need to go to the mine. And I think on the way to the mine we were doing the detonator thing. Alright. We were doing the detonator thing. We were checking that corpse along the way as a side mission. Basically. We don't need any feathers. I see crow feathers. But we don't need them. Alright, we got everything down here that we need. I don't want to put the gun away because we'll probably need it again with these wolves. And he is chilling off while I'm standing here. So we're going to leave those few cattails alone for now because he does not need them. But we are going to try to head back out. That is obviously not it. And then try to figure out what we're doing with the map. He basically just went down into this ravine to check the body. And I'm trying to remember how he even got here. I have not been in Blackrock a lot. I have barely gone to Blackrock in survival so far. Aha, yeah, it was through here. We're mostly getting our introduction to Blackrock through Wintermute. Oh yeah, that climbing spot. I'm pretty sure there's a vehicle he could duck into and hopefully get a little bit warmer, sheltered from the wind, at any rate. Climb now, buddy, climb. I know you can do it. I know you can. All right. There, that is the little bridge, a little bridge. I probably ought to consult the map, honestly. But we are wanting to get out of the cold. So I'm wondering if we might not do well to go over to the farm over there, even though it has got wolves around always, as I recall. Well, he can get rewarded too. I don't think he has a lot of firewood on him, but he can probably get something. He's been across that bridge. I'm surprised he hasn't cleaned up all of the rose hips yet. But we are going to continue on. Oh yeah, there's going to be plenty of firewood here. And there is, I'm pretty sure, the barn thing that he can go in, yeah. That is better than no shelter. Because I think this man needs some kind of shelter at the moment. Until we figure out what we're doing at any rate. Ah, yeah. He dropped that off here. Yeah. He dropped a bunch of stuff off here. He's been here. Alright. That could be worse. It could be a lot worse. He has reclaimed wood. But let us get back. Yeah, I hit what I initially think is the pause button, and it is shooting the revolver. I'm also using a PlayStation controller instead of Xbox. I have not had that problem with the Xbox controller, so I mean, fuck this. I'm going to switch controllers and hope that it cooperates with me. If not, we're restarting the game because I don't want him to fire off the few bullets that he actually has on him. Accidentally, because that's just stupid. And I don't trust the battery on this one. It is old enough that I am getting it USB connected. But yes, sorry for that little distraction here. Yes, that is still working. That is very much still working. So, let us check what is going on. We are obviously at the farm. And we are wanting to go to the mine up there. So we are sort of heading in vaguely the right direction. Vaguely. We could probably hop over next to that trailer, worst case. I think he's probably going to be doing some map hopping here. But, alright, just put that gun away, man. Just put it away. I don't trust you with that. Have a rock instead. He left his rifle here temporarily because it is so heavy. But I think he's probably held it up here a little bit because the weather is blowing up quite a lot. So he's going to go get some fuel. You could use some sticks, but we're not going to break up branches right now. If that will cooperate. But yeah, my newer, better controller that I've been using is a PS4 knockoff. But I was forgetting this. It does not necessarily play the best with this game always. Oh, fuck off. Just fuck right off, you little menaces. Ah, you little shithead. Yeah, the accidental auto walk kicks in. And as I recall in Wintermute, it is not as important to like bandage him up with the Timberwolves. I mean, he's got some sprains that he probably ought to bandage up. But he's taking the coward's approach and just hanging back in here for a minute. But yeah, he does not have any lacerations or anything. He's got sprains. He will bandage those up. And I'm pretty sure it had a wrist, yeah.
Fingers feel numb.
It just sprained him. Yeah, the Timberwolves went away when he ducked in there. For the moment. I seem to recall that there were some kind of wolves hanging around here, which is less than ideal, but, well, we can feed him some meat and make him a little fire and feed him some meat, because he does actually have a little bit of fuel in here. Right now, I think you can probably put that gun away though. Yes, we just want to add, well, we didn't mean to add the coal, but I guess he has some coal in there. Put that gun away. You cannot be trusted with it right now. He will cook some deer meat and, regroup here. With the weather being the way it is. Come on, find the cooking slots. And we don't have any pot or anything, so we are going for straight grilling. Cook out on a fire barrel. Yet again. That's one of his favorite meals, cook out on a fire barrel. I thought he still had wolf meat, but apparently not. He'll have to make do with the deer. What time is it for him? And yeah, the buttons were just not doing what they were supposed to be doing properly on the PlayStation controller. But yeah, we are coming up on evening. And he is at least warming up. He has some spare fuel to hopefully keep him from freezing if he has to hole up here with no more resources than he's got right at the moment. Well, how much time? That's got an hour or 22 minutes. Worst case, he can go get a few more sticks. But he better get that deer cooked first. We'll put the other one on. And that's almost done. All right. I think he'd better just go ahead and eat one of those. And drink some of his water, which he probably ought to make more of while he's at it. This is not how we had planned to spend the evening, but this is probably what he deserves. All right. And he's just going to go far enough to break down these branches. He should have time to do that. And that should at least give him some extra sticks. There. He got some more sticks. He's in better shape than he was. Okay. We should have enough time to make a little more water. I mean, worst case, we throw another stick on. I don't think we're gonna need to. Moving the hitbox around is always fun. Well, we can also melt some down. Well, shit. He did not mean to do that. Yeah, that'll work out. Anyway. But he can melt some more water even if he can't actually finish up. If nothing else, he does have some water purifying tablets. I don't think he's going to need them, but we'll probably need more fire. The way these things go. But I'm going to take his sorry ass back in here. Ah, there is a bed. I was thinking he can put his bedroll down, but there is a straw bed over in the corner. Which is better than he deserves. All right. Come on, hurry up. We will just leave that can there for the moment. He'll be glad to make a hot drink if he starts freezing in his sleep. Okay, we're just going to leave it like that. And we're just going to send this man to bed early. This is Wintermute. He can sleep even when he's not tired.
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
He can feed the fire a little bit, and
Goddamn freezing.
he can feed the fire a little bit. Oh yeah, he does not have any fuel left. We need to... I think he's just going to be doing without any fuel, honestly. I think we may have exhausted pretty much all the fuel to be had. But we can take our torch and get a little more fire going and make him a warm drink. There.
Come on.
Well, I am just as glad that he did get more sticks. And of course his torch is burning down while we're trying to faff around with this.
Come on.
All right.
That's done.
We will add... Oh my God, put that away, man. Put that away. Just put that away. All right. That will boil our water and we can make something to drink and warm ourselves up more in the other can. I could have sworn... Yeah, there. We do have an empty one. All right. Maybe he'll just have some rose hips. That'll warm him up. And then, worst case, he'll be ready for another round of this shit. Come on, focus on your water, man. Focus. Focus. I probably should have just left the things again. We're going to take another torch so he can see back to his bed better. And set his pile of straw on fire. Because that's probably how it works. Okay, he is obviously overloaded again, but that's alright. I'm trying to give him a steak and some water. Breakfast of champions. And I'm wondering... That weather's looking kind of shitty, but I bet that if he makes a stick fire and... I'm not sure why exactly he did leave the rifle there. He has almost no ammo for it. That may have had something to do with it. But let's go ahead and light that and we can make a stick fire and heat up some coffee or something. and get him warmed up with the warming bonus. And I think we can try to set out for that trailer if nothing else, even though the weather is shitty.
Damn it.
And he's not having the best luck with that again, but I suspect his fire starting level is not that high.
Come on.
I mean, he could go out in search of some firewood and timber wolves. He's more likely to find the timber wolves first.
All right.
As we have seen. Put that away, man. Let's give it another stick. Alright. That should be plenty of time to get you warmed up and also make you... good God. Oh, this is about to make me seasick here. I am pretty sure that the sensitivity has changed, and I mean, adjusting the sensitivity did not actually help. Well, maybe I will just heat one of the existing cups of coffee. Instead of making a fresh one. But he's not that over. I'm not entirely sure why he did leave the rifle there, other than it's heavy and it does not have much ammo so far. But we'll remember, hopefully, that the rifle is here. I could make a note. I probably should. But... alright. What we are going to want to do is try to head more or less due east and get to that trailer. We are building hopping at any rate. And this weather, I think our best bet is to aim for that trailer first. And whether it feels like a good idea or not, we're going to do this. And we are going to reload before we do anything else and try not to waste more ammo. All right. I will do a sanity check with the map. All right, good thing I did. See which direction we are actually pointing in. Alright, he's going to want to... okay. That is more in the actual direction of where he wants to go. Yeah, trying to navigate with no sense of direction is fun sometimes. But we do our best. Our best really sucks sometimes. But we do our best anyway. Too bad he was not throwing rocks around accidentally instead of shooting, because it's a whole lot easier to find more rocks on the ground than it is ammo. I mean, that looked from that map like it should be straight east, but of course we can't be that lucky. There is that bridge. Is that the train? I don't know. Never mind. My mouth outruns my brain a lot. I mean, we could follow the road, and that may be the smartest thing, but we don't want to do that if we don't have to. The bridge is on the road, though. And the wind is in his face. Very much so. How the fuck did he manage to get down there? What the hell, buddy? That's not very good of you. Yeah, this is my real life sense of direction. It is. That sounded like one of the regular wolves. They are behaving like we're on Pilgrim. The timber wolves are just being weird, as usual. Okay, we want to go up here and then, as far as I can tell, hair off to the right at some point up here, and we should be able to get where we want to go. I mean, we could jump into a chasm that way. That is always a possibility in Blackrock. Oh yeah, we want to keep going a little bit, I think. Or not. We could try heading over this way now. And try to maybe check on whatever those crows are up to. But we have got this clearing. I honestly don't remember much with what is where in Blackrock. Okay, we want to go around that side of these rocks. As far as I can tell, which may not be very far. I don't know that we are going to stay holed up there, but I want to pick up that stick. But yeah, I want to head over to the trailer just to be safe. Oh, you little shit. Oh yeah, you little shit. Now, where are the rest of you? Where are you? I mean, surely they're not going away that easy. Well, that temporarily got rid of the little fuckers. And he's not actually... Oh yeah, I think there was a second rifle in there. That did not actually get rid of him completely. If he gets up on this rock, he can see him coming better, hopefully. Alright, I can hear you growling somewhere. Show your nasty little snout. Where are you? I mean, it sounds like it's coming from this direction vaguely, but I can't actually see him. I am so tired of y'all. All right. I can hear little running feet. All right. Now, which we want to be facing the other direction. So we want to go roughly that way and around. Should get us there, I think. If they will leave us alone and let us do that. I mean, this is not the way that it looked like was going to be the best, but we're not picky. Yeah, he's down to very little ammo. I think our little man... Yeah, I think he actually did find 2 rifles, and that's why he left one of them there. He is switching to the rifle because he has more ammo for it. Or he should. It's showing 0. So, yeah, that is a thing. He will load the flare pistol. I know he has shells for that. Alright, we have an Archie thing up that way. But, oh yeah, we want to go roughly keep going over this way. Well, we seem to be reasonably secure for the moment. We could push it and just press forward past where it is showing that cache box. Just keep trying to press east. Which we seem to be back at a road now. Oh God, I did not mean to tell him to do that. Alright, it's showing him. It was showing him as having some, but that it didn't. I don't understand. I may have also been looking at the wrong thing. That is very possible. I'm that kind of genius. I think he wants to go to his left, basically. And it looks like he might be able to make it up through that way. I do have some doubts looking at it. But nothing ventured, nothing gained, and all that. Yeah, that looks like maybe he can get up through there. If he weren't so overloaded, that is a definite scramble down. Ah, fuck it. Just fuck it. He's gonna be Corby food if he's not careful. And maybe if he is. I am less concerned with this being Wintermute, honestly. But he can just walk it off with the paint. I see the trailer, however. We can go the trailer for the moment and regroup. But he is eventually wanting to go to that mine. The trailer is not the mine, but it is more in that direction than he was. Somewhat. Alright. This is seeming to be not too bad a zone right at the moment. There might be some mushrooms. He's not gonna mess with them right yet. But what is there that he can get for firewood in the immediate vicinity that is not sticks? Is there any bigger limb? In the immediate vicinity. I don't want to have to hole him up here. But if he needs to, he is going to need some more fuel. Well, we've got that archway. And Timberwolves in the distance. Alright, that archway may be... I don't even know. Well, we know where the trailer is, sorta. I am tempted to actually head up this way instead of staying at the trailer. I'm sure he has been in there and ransacked everything that was in there. All right. This is just beckoning to him. And there's some firewood if he needed to grab it right now, but he does not. He's already heavy enough. Excuse me. We are going to consult the map. And I think we can head to that cabin or try to. He should hit the road if he keeps going. He should. I say that when he is standing within view of that sign. And of course I can hear some wolf somewhere, or I could a moment ago. But let's see, which way does he want? He kinda wants to go right-ish, I think. Airman has little enough sense of direction. He's not gonna push it too bad. He's gonna take the road for the moment. It is the safest thing for him. And hearing those again. Is that... Where are y'all? Do you have anything good to eat? Oh, I see little furry menaces down there. I'm not going down there if I can help it. I think that's exactly where I'm supposed to be wanting to go. But we are gonna try this probably stupid way here. Yeah, is it gonna let him edge up here? Because I think this is exactly the kind of the way it's wanting him to go. With the little fucking furry menaces. Oh yeah, that cabin is over there. And I saw those furry menaces. Very suspicious shapes. Oh no, we've got bunnies there. We've got bunnies and, yeah. We've got some more dead deer. That will maybe come in handy. I may have seen the rabbits from a distance and managed to interpret them as wolves because I'm watching out for groups of wolves. Timber wolves. Alright. No hide, no guts. He did get a little bit of meat. And he can hopefully get some shelter. And there is hopefully firewood that he can get. Okay, those were indeed just over that carcass. And yeah, I'm not even going to shoot at that deer as with the flare pistol, as half tempting as it might be. I don't actually remember if this guy has been to the cabin over here. I don't remember it. He probably hasn't. I mean, it's looking pretty good. Oh yeah, he has not even been in the coal bin. Evidently.
Could end up being useful.
Nah, I'm just not picking anything up right at the moment. That looked almost like something he should be able to pick up. But yeah, he has not been over here.
Later.
We will be going back by that barn. Well, we have got a bow. That should help us. We have some arrows. We have a bow. And the birch sapling that I think we could make arrow with. Alright, we've got accelerant. We've got the fireplace. Yeah, it's only about noon for him, but I think... Ah.
What have we here?
He is going to benefit from that. Let's go ahead, and if it did not put it on him... it put it on him. It's decent. That is decent enough. I'm not going to try to fix it. That is better than what he had on, yes. Alright, that should be good for him. And he actually, I think, left some paints where he shouldn't have. But, oh, he's got some slightly wet paints now. That's really nice. I figured the jeans were not actually worth fixing, as these things go. I was hoping he would find some better apparel to put on his legs.
I could use this.
Oh yeah, you really could use that, bud. Alright, he is better set now. I'm glad he did come over here. And he's gotten a little more rifle ammo, it looks like. If he can pick it up. Maybe we need to get that out of the way so he can actually... Yeah. It was just not letting him select them with that there. And we got another hatchet. What kind of condition is his existing hatchet in? I mean, that is clearly not the right tab. I'm just looking. Alright, we do have it alphabetical. Okay, he's got 2 bows at the moment, apparently. I did not think he had a bow, but he does. He probably should have left some more shit at the barn. But yeah, he has a grand total of 2 rifle ammo at the moment. And a grand total of what looks like 5 for the revolver. Arrows are... he better get better at arrows. There is the broken one. And we can harvest that. I think he is staying here, whether we had planned on it or not. Okay, yeah, he's holding a hatchet that's at 48. Is that... and what is this one?
Thank goodness.
That is a little bit better. He's gonna pick it up anyway. And he has enough reclaimed wood that he can
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I see, he's got some dog food, it looks like. No, it's pork and beans. And a bag he was about to miss, if he can focus back on it. Which is big if. Oh yeah, he can have some better, hopefully, pants. I mean, he has to fix it. Aha! He got one of the info leaflets. That is significantly better. But my idea here was that he can at least drop off that reclaimed wood so he's not lugging that around. I mean, he's probably going to want it again, but yeah, that is cattails, so no, he's not going to drop those. Alright, he does not need the flare pistol inside the house. The ruins of a house. Now, does he actually want to go back and try to... That deer seems to have stayed in the same place for a remarkably long time. Let's see if we do take that birch sapling. Does that mean that we can indeed turn that into arrow shaft? I thought it might. Oh yeah, let us just do the thing. And, well, how long is it going to take with different tools? I didn't think he had all of those on him, but alright. I don't understand. I guess he does. We're gonna use the hatchet.
Need a horse.
Alright, he has that. Does he want to make some noisemakers? He could. I mean, he probably ought to make some, bandages with his remaining claw, but we're not going to get too picky here. He can also tear up his raggedy jeans and make some more claw. But yeah, I think he's just going to be staying here. And we can feed him the cooked piece of deer. And fairly shortly tried to cook some more for him. All right. What we want to do now, I think, while I'm thinking about it, is indeed deal with his britches situation. We are going to repair those because they need it. And use our cloth that way. All right. Those are better than they were. He can take that. He can harvest those. He can get the better hat. Well, he can harvest that bad hat. Although that reminds me of, I forget which Terry Pratchett one with the character calling someone a rank bad hat. Yeah, he has a rank bad hat that has not been worth fixing, but now he has a better toque. And Well, I think the improvised head wrap is going to be better to layer with than not, basically. That's not, I mean, we should fix that, but that will be a net benefit even without fixing it at the moment. I think he might be better off going ahead and investing a piece of cloth in his paints there. Okay, I don't think... Does he have any more clothes that we can actually deal with and get harvest? It's not actually showing everything that is equipped as equipped. The vest we can harvest. I know that much. We need the materials. And those thermals are in terrible shape. I will invest a pair of cloth, a piece of cloth in that pair of thermals. A pair of cloth in that piece of thermals. All right. Well, he was not looking for the rifle cartridge. He was looking for the fireplace because he let it get dark. But that's all right. He's not finding the fireplace. But we have ways to deal with this. It's called his shitty torch. Yeah, he was just turned in the wrong direction. And we'll just use another stick. And he does not need it to stay warm in there, thankfully, but he needs a fire to cook his meat. So we'll do that.
That's done.
And we can add some reclaimed wood. I think we should go ahead and put both of those on it. It won't hurt him to have more. And there are 2 reclaimed cans there, so he's in better shape with that. Especially since he used the ones he had for noisemakers. I think he used both of the ones he was carrying. So yeah, I think he's going to play with the noisemakers more, dealing with the Timberwolves. He just has not. Oh God, cooking slot. We are trying to get the other one. There, water. Ah, he had more than one. I mean, he had one already at least, so he had more than those 2. All right. I mean, he could be doing worse here. We may have some herbal tea for a lark. I don't know how big a lark that is, but we'll pretend it is. It seems he does need more crow feather to make some arrows. So maybe he can indeed pick some up around that deer. Yeah, that water's looking great from here. Okay, it is letting him control the look around with the mouse. Good. Because that was driving me nuts. Again, I was playing Green Hell. You're either all controller or all keyboard and mouse. He'll just eat that straight off the fire.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
It's not quite to that point yet, dude. We are gonna put more water in it since, yeah, he kinda needs it. Alright. And now, we can actually, for the RP as much as anything else, make him some herbal tea. He needs some. At least he has a warm place, and he should be able to have more arrows and hopefully get better at using the bow. I honestly have not been using bows that much in the long dark period. So, probably better get used to it, because that is much more sustainable. All right. He'll just go ahead and drink it. All right. Let us take his shitty torch, because that ought to be good enough. Oh my god. If we don't run out of time first, and he should. Well, I was going to try to light it off of there, but then it went completely out. Because this fail man kinda needs a torch to actually see to where the bed is. And honestly, that torch is bad enough. He may as well break it down at this point, because it's 4%, and that's not even going to light him another fire. But he can get up, he can try to get some more feathers and craft another arrow or 3, whatever he has the materials for. Alright, that is not keeping him so warm. It is not keeping him as warm as I'd hoped in here. Maybe he's gonna need another torch and fire session. I don't want to, but needs must. I think he needs another torch and fire session. We're just going to use 1 reclaimed wood this time. Yes, I've been clenching my jaw enough and making it sore. That's not very cool.
Turned out pretty well.
That's just not. I have problems with that sometimes. Relaxing game. Very relaxing game. That seems to be how I like them lately. Alright, he's just gonna make some more coffee and drink it. Of course, he already had some water, but we can forget about that. May as well melt some water. Again, he'll probably need some more fire, too. At least I don't think he can stumble into the fireplace if he's not careful. I don't know. He could probably manage. I'm just going to leave that there. All right. We are just gonna stick it up a little bit. He's got more torches than he really needs, but he doesn't care. He's gonna take a nap. It's still looking a little dark. Ah, and it sounds like the wind has died down some. That is better for his purposes. That would be better for about anybody's purposes. Ah, that's not much better, but it's a little better. Okay, the crows are still over there. Yeah, that deer just seems to keep... He lives there. He just lives in the same spot. That's what it looks like. I mean, that could be handy for hunting purposes. But yeah, where there's crows, there's feathers, hopefully. And I don't trust that ice. Too much time in for Lord Muskeg. I think I was seeing those bunnies, and it is multiple furry shapes. From a distance, it must be Timbees. Yeah. Pattern matching gone awry. Alright, feathers. Where are you? There. If it will give me mouse control back. 'Cause that would be nice. Oh yeah. Come here. Because that's without mouse control. He probably should have picked up feathers earlier, but he didn't. Ah well. Hello, bunnies. I mean, I could arrow them, but I think I'm not going to. I am, however, tempted. I don't know, that one is indeed, the outline from a distance is making me think moose enough that I'm just staying away from him. Because that is looking more like moose. I don't know if they will actively come after you on this difficulty setting in Wintermute. So yeah, I think that is a moose. It honestly did not look like an adult-sized moose to scale. But yeah, we are gonna not. Oh yeah, that looks like a moose. We have been burning up enough sticks that we kinda need some more. I do not necessarily want to stay here today, but we are going to need to do a little bit of crafting. But yeah, I think that is a moose and he lives there. That is the impression one tends to get. Though, I don't know how this range is. A lot of good eating on one of them things. I mean, there is also the opportunity to get gored. Very much so, and trampled, and we are creeping around it because there's firewood over here. Oh yeah, he just hangs out on the ice. I don't trust him. I am considering trying to shoot him, but I do not trust him in the meantime. I trust him to maybe attack us if he notices. Okay. We're not going to actively hunt the moose now. I'm just having that ready. I have a suspicion that harvesting this might get its attention a little much, but we may have to deal with that. We'll deal with that when it comes to it. No?
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
He does have some nice firewood, though. I'm not going to push my luck and try to use one of my 4 bullets on that moose right now. But I am going to push my luck and go after more firewood. I don't know, I am half tempted. I may take an arrow and try with some bunny. That's not the best eating, but it should give some nutrition.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah, you are. In fact, before you get focused in on chopping up wood, we should probably feed your sorry butt something. At least enough calories to get you through. And make sure we don't lose our well-fed, because we are just committed to pushing it. We are so committed to pushing it. And that looked like a limb, but it's a branch. And that did sound like a moose snort. Well, game version thereof. I have thankfully not heard one snorting at me in person. I do not wish to encounter wild moose up close because they, from what I understand, do tend to be kind of unpredictable. Still existing megafauna that you do not want to mess with. Except very cautiously. Yeah, this guy's aim is terrible with the controller. And then he gets fatigued easily. Now, I'm wondering... Yeah. Yeah, I think that may have been too far. And he's overburdened. He's overburdened, and he's kind of stupid. Yeah, I think at this difficulty setting it's just running off from him. I think that was too far a distance, and his aim is shitty. But yeah, figuring out that I can indeed aim with... That got him out of the way so I can get the fur limb. Alright, the great strategy around here. That was not really strategizing. That was just me being stupid. Alright, he is getting cold. He should take his firewood back in there and dump it off. He got some good firewood. And then maybe he can warm up a little bit and go after some bunny. That is more his speed in terms of anything at this moment. Bunny with an arrow. I mean, his aim's not good with that either, but... No, his aim is pretty good with rocks. He's just terrible at picking them up while they're still knocked out. I've pretty much just given up on trying to hunt rabbits with rocks because, yeah, actually picking them up before they manage to make a little bit of a getaway has been a losing proposition so far. We're just going to burn up a piece of reclaimed wood now. Oh yeah, he has a decent number of matches. We'll just use that. And as usual, we're using a stick.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, he's going to, I think, just heat up that cup of coffee, because that's the easiest thing to do. And I'm tempted to go ahead and make him a little more water while I'm thinking about it. Since he's only working with cans right now. But... that should help him warm up faster. Yes, that is significantly better. And it gave him a few calories. He can use a few calories. Okay, we're not going to equip the better bow right now. We're going to equip the not-so-good bow. That's kind of his usual MO. Better save the good one. And I think he's probably indeed gonna try to aim this way, because it does work so much better. Alright, he's not quite to that point, but... well, I'll give it one stick. And his water should be fine. It's not going to boil away before he gets back. Alright, maybe he should stay by there until he gets a little more warmed up. There's not that long to go. Alright. 3 minutes still boiled. We can at least pass time a little bit. Alright. We'll leave that can there. I think that's the most warmth he's going to get out of that fire. But we can go to the workbench. And we can actually make the however many arrows we actually have material for at this point. And how does it... well, I have never made an arrow. It could plausibly take that long to make them. I don't know. He has simple tools on him, which I'm glad he did actually carry with him after all. Because I was thinking that's something maybe he should have dropped at the barn too. Is our man going to have to go warm up again, or should he go take his chances and try to get a rabbit or two to take back with him and cook on the fire? I think he's going to do that. Because...
all I can think about is food.
alright, buddy. We are going to just give him a little something to eat. I'm not sure why that is unstacked and he didn't actually eat it. I may have interrupted him mid-eating. I mean, that is more likely than you think. Our man is crouching. And the rate he's going, he probably ought to get the cattails. Alright, this is painfully slow. But he is hunting wabbits.
I could eat anything right now.
And I don't remember exactly how far up they start spawning. I just gave you some cattails. Quit your bitching. He should have enough light left to be able to get a buddy, I hope. Or two. Oh yeah, we're coming up on the bun buns. I don't think I have actually gone after the rabbits with arrows before this. Which, yeah, you can tell I am a relatively new player. Not a complete super noob, but a relatively new player. I mean, that is clearly not, all right. Hopefully it will give him the instructions again if he re-equips it. Controller, I'm just trying to figure out exactly where he's trying to aim, because it's definitely not the target dot. I would have thought that he needed to hold up and draw before he did much else, but possibly not. I was trying to use the usual aiming controls. That's how much experience I do have with these. Yeah. It's not just not wanting to do properly. Yeah, I am trying to use the mouse control and it's just not doing. Alright, I guess he's not getting one of those right now with this. I mean, he could try his luck with rocks again, which is probably a losing proposition, but he's getting hungry. I mean, anybody who's watching can see how badly this... Yeah, it's letting him aim the rock. It was just not letting him aim or draw with the arrow. I just have not quite figured out what I'm doing with that, maybe, or it's malfunctioning. One or the other. The accidental auto walk again. That was a bad throw. But yeah, I think... Well, I was hoping I could get at least one bunny before it was dark enough to have to go back to the house, but... At least he can hold that one more or less indefinitely. Yeah, aiming with this controller is such a pain in the ass. Yeah, it is letting me mouse aim here. That means we're mouse throwing it badly. So yeah, fuck that for now. Maybe he should pick up some cattails. I mean, he might need them the rate he's going. He is not having the most successful little attempted at hunting trip here. To put it very mildly, very mildly. Come on.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
No joke. All right, we got we're gonna get a few cattails. And yeah, he's pushing it, but he does at least have torches. I don't think he should need it, but you never know. Put that rock away. We're gonna need to pick some more up, though. I mean, hope springs eternal and all that. Oh yeah, I think he is going to end up needing a torch to get in and get the stove lit. The stove, the fireplace. All right. Well, we're going to need to
Starting to weigh me down.
there. We can do this thing with one of the cattail heads that we just got. And another stick.
All right.
Cool. Yes, it's a little bit warm in here. I decided I needed to turn a fan on quick. There. Not that he has a lot of things that he can actually cook to eat at the moment, since he's out being a bad hunter. But he has a fire. That should make him feel better, at least. He does not badly need to warm up, so I don't think he needs to cook some pork and beans or anything. Well, he could do that. I mean, he really needs the food, even if he does not need the warming bonus. Plus RP. Alright, we could go ahead and do that, actually. Let's go ahead and cook you some pork and beans. Dusty pork and beans. Yum, yum, yum. And do you need any, you don't need more water. Not now. You can eat a couple of cattails and get happy. He did not get happy. All right. All right, he is warmed up. He's full of beans. I'm not going to waste tea on this man. He could just drink some water. There. And Airman should be good now. As good as he's gonna get. He should be good to go to bed. And we're just gonna go ahead and send him for the whole night. He needs to sleep a lot. That's my story. At least you can in here when you're not tired. I think our dude may try again with the arrows. Let's see if we can get... I can see bunnies from here. I can see you. But yeah. Okay, it is at least doing the thing now. Okay. That was not good, but alright. He at least managed to get it to shoot. It just would not draw following the prompt before. So Airman is hunting wabbit. I am not going to do full Elmer Fudd because I actually got bullied partly with the Elmer Fudd imitations when I was a kid. But ain't nobody got time for that. All right. He is creeping. I mean, not that he has much choice with the amount he's carrying. I should have dropped some off, but... Okay, I'm not sure how far these do go, honestly. But we'll find out. Okay, we got that one that is wanting to run up there. And it took that long to actually give me control of the mouse after I had been moving this man around with the controller. I mean, that looks... I mean, it's moving away now, obviously, but that looked like a plausible distance. I think he mostly does need to get a little bit closer. Oh, that one's back on its way up here. Well, piss off. All right. This is fun. I mean, you saw I got it to draw and fire when he was standing on his little deck thing. And now it is just not cooperating again? I just truly do not understand what is going on with this. Yeah, that's just not right. That's not right at all. All right, it's doing it now. It's doing it now. So it let him just shoot off over the ice away from where he wanted to. I don't get it. I'm gonna go back and try again though. If he can pick up his other arrow, that premature discharge. Premature discharge. Can he not fire while he's crouching? I bet that is it, honestly. I mean, that would be so simple and stupid. But, oh yeah, that I think is it. Now, that was not the best aim. But he can pick it up. We're gonna go and pick it up in a little bit. I'm trying to get the feel for aiming this thing. And that didn't quite do it either. That did run him off temporarily. But we can hopefully go in here and get our arrows back. So yeah, I think that is a case where we need to uncrouch and then fire. Okay, that one zipped off. But yeah, we still had an arrow to find somewhere. And not very far to go to do it. All right. He's just going to stay here and he's going to crouch. And it looks like they are going to try to come back. And that one's going to run off. At least he saw exactly where that went. Alright, he's not even crouching right now. Well, he is. I say that. I crouch him anyway. Oh yeah, it got sight or smell of him or whatever. Okay, the ticket there to get him to back off. The relax does not seem to work. But we just wait till he runs out of energy holding this. Ah, that was close, but not quite. But yeah, the aiming got easier, at least. Felt easier with figuring out that I can indeed get it to do with mouse. We're not good. I mean, that does not really need to be pointed out, but we're not very good at this yet. That looked just too close. I swear. And it looks like we broke a shaft. That's okay. It'll have to be. I'm just trying to see how you should aim to actually get them. Not very well, but I'm trying. And of course, yes, he puts the bow away. All right, build your bow endurance back up. We are going to shoot a rabbit here. We are going to. Which one of you is it going to be? And when is he going to get his act together? I suspect that answer may not be today. All right, that obviously was not him getting his act together. Whatever that was. At least it was not him breaking another shaft. Alright, that was suddenly off. Again. I'm not surprised that it is being a little bitchy trying to hit a small bunny with an arrow. But we are going to get this thing. He is an excellent hunter. See how good he is. With rabbits. Obviously, it's not safe for crouch in this game. Alright, good thing I did have my lid on my coffee. But I am going to pause and actually wipe up a little bit of coffee that went in the floor anyway. There. That is dealt with. Probably a better use of my time than trying to continue to shoot at those rabbits right now, but get frustrated and it gets worse as usual. As usual. But yes, I will get a little sip of this coffee. And while I'm noticing, get a battery off of charge that is ready. But yeah, we're gonna try that again, I hope. Yeah, y'all are too far away. This is just ridiculous. But yeah, not much way to learn besides practicing. I just... Oh yeah. We are just holding it until he loses his
Anything right about
can.
now.
Alright. Before he gets so focused on trying to do basically anything that he forgets to eat and loses his bonus, which... Gee, ask me how I know. He does have a little bit of a problem with this. Ah, we aimed just over that time. That is so frustrating. So, I'll know to aim a little bit lower. I will hopefully know to aim a little bit lower. Now, give me control back with the mouse. Well, I just actually let go of it that time. That was not even a purposeful aim and let go. I mean, I was aiming, but not purposely letting go. Yeah, getting frustrated does not necessarily help much. Oh, okay. I think this man is indeed going to take the rabbit's cattails away from them. While he's over here. That is something else to do for a moment. And he can probably make good use of them. I mean, he's not getting much in the way of meat right now. He may as well get some cattails. We are badly blinking at rabbits with a bow. That's just, I think, pushing it too far. I mean, his current aim is terrible enough if he got up right on them. I wonder. I think that this man's... I'm just fed up at the moment, but I think this man's energy might be better put toward... I think he has materials that he can make at least one snare. I think he does. He does not have any snares, and I think he can make at least one snare. And I'm pretty sure that he's going to have better luck that way. Passive income. I thought he had what he needed for a snare at least, but we'll find out. No. He needs cured gut and reclaimed wood. He has gut curing over at that barn. He does not have it already cured. He can get the reclaimed wood, no problem. But he does not currently have gut. If he gets rabbits, he can get some gut. And I think that that carcass out there was missing its gut and its hide. I'm pretty sure he has gut curing in a couple of different places, honestly. Maybe this man is going to be a little bit better now. I doubt it, but maybe. Maybe he'll drink some water too. He needs some water. All right. Things are not going well for him, but yeah, he is taking the day right now. And he is determined that he is gonna get some kind of rabbit. And he is sure not going to waste his limited ammo on rabbits at the moment. Yep. Just back off, bud. Alright, that one's running vaguely in this direction. Yeah, we're running out of stamina on the bow again. But yeah, he's got to get at least one of these rabbits eventually. That ain't the way he's gonna do it, but he's gonna get one of them eventually. That was another accidental discharge. And we had another one. Oh my god. Well, at least they're close together. I'm not too worried about anything right now. Just irritated at how bad he is at this. I think he probably, well, he's obviously going to have to get his arrows back. I think he's also going to need to creep in closer in a crouch. At least that crow fletching is easy to see. Alright. I think that was exactly the issue before. That it just won't let... It's a lot like the rocks. It won't let you fire while you're crouched. All right. Is this smart? Not really. I don't care. Come on, give him control back. If he gets any of them, it's going to be by accident. I mean, the way he's been accidentally letting arrows loose, he might eventually get one completely by accident. Not that time. But yeah, he is cooling down rapidly enough that I think it might behoove him to go ahead and pick up his fail arrow, and go back to his fail cabin. Cringe fail man. With his cringe fail rabbit hunting. Alright, he had to. And he broke another one. I think he had more shafts than he had arrowheads, so he should be able to fix those, however. Alright, I'm not even gonna get the rest of those cattails right now, but yeah, fail man fails. It was worth a try. He will skulk back to his little temporary lair here. Probably offload the tools, cause for now. I am a little surprised that our neighborhood moose has not actually been back. I mean, not that I expect him to have any better luck with that, but I am still a bit surprised that we have not seen that moose again. We're just going to put those there. I mean, I think we should probably put it in the drawer instead. That is probably a better idea. Alright, we got our simple tools in the drawer. I am tempted to go ahead and put that bow in the drawer, honestly. I can hopefully remember where it is. And also, I'll put the better lantern. Alright. I think that is probably... Well, maybe he should actually leave that axe where he knows where it is. But there's not room for it. No, there's not room for it. But that's alright. Failman can go inside. He is maintaining temperature at least. He can go in and have his fail supper. Like so. He doesn't deserve dog food. He could eat a little more cattail as a treat. All right. I'm keeping the better travel foods, if I can. What time is it? It's still a little bit to go. Maybe he'll go try to find some more sticks at least. And get hung up. But yeah, I am kind of surprised that our little friend with the big antlers has not been back. We are at least getting sticks and branch. And I see we got some old man's beard, apparently. Not that he's been having a lot of call for that. Considering at least, well, that looked like an old man's beard shadow. It may have just been from the tree. I think it was. I think that, well, there are a few sticks here. I'm not going to break down more branch. We'll just get some more stick here. If it will let us. That was more complicated than it needed to be. But yeah. He admits defeat for right now. He is not going to get more rabbit hunting done today. He is going to pick up rocks while he sees them because he's low on rocks. Okay, I'm pretty sure there was nothing interesting over here before, but we're going to look again anyway. But he has some sticks and some rocks. That is maybe the best he is going to do. Ever. But yeah, we do have the objective of getting up to the mine. All right. Should we get I'm just going to grab a stick of that, and I think he may actually build. Well, we'll see. How is he on water? He's got enough for right now that I don't know. He may build a fire and make some more water. Still got a little bit of a sore jaw. Can't imagine why with the clenching, but all right. Well, I wasn't going. I'd rather use the firewood, then use up that reclaimed. Okay, I think, going to make him a little bit of a fire, because he feels like he needs a fire, pretty much. We got plenty of sticks. Maybe he'll make enough of a failed stick fire to make himself a little bit of water.
Well, that didn't work.
Yeah, that would really be a failed stick fire. Airman's not doing so well, but he does have a number of matches, so I'm not too worried about it at the moment. Ah, well.
Come on. Come on.
This truly exciting gameplay here. At least his stick fire caught this time. Yes, keeping with the theme here. Well, maybe we will make another can of water. After that's done, he can heat a can of something that he has, probably. Well, I was thinking he could make some tea, but has he crafted all of the mushrooms that he has? I think he did. No. Alright, that's too much time there. Alright, we are gonna make one of the mushrooms that he just crafted into tea and drink it. I'm also inclined to replace that spare cup of coffee he was carrying around. He's just gonna go ahead and drink that. It'll give him a few calories. There. And he'll just leave those cans again. Alright. We should give him a little more food here. I may go ahead and give him a chocolate bar. He might opt to go and clear out those remaining cattails, honestly. Well, he can have a cattail and a chocolate bar, and that should take him up to about half. Is there any more quick crafting he can do? Because I think there is. He needs some cloth. He needs some cloth too. He needs some bandages. we can do some more mushroom. And some rose hips. And that should help marginally with his weight problem. Marginally. All right. That is better than it could be. And he can't really fix his arrows until he has the workbench. He should be able to dismantle. Get the heads off of the broken ones, though. All right. Get the heads and the feathers off them. He has not even been trying to gather saplings really himself. Maybe this has been a strategic mistake, but let's just send him to sleep. It's time. And while he is sleeping, I am just going to at least have to stand up for a minute here. And sort of shift my weight back and forth a little bit. One of my legs was trying to go to sleep. I think my butt was halfway trying to go to sleep, which is not great. All right, what time is it now? He has enough food in him. He can take a couple more hours and hopefully it'll be decently light. And I think maybe we should try to set off without hunting more right now. Once it is light, because he sucks so bad at the hunting. He really does. Let's pick up those cans. Well, how many does he have with him now? Because I don't want to carry too many of them. He's got 3. I mean, he has been making noisemakers. But we can probably go outside and fix the arrows. And yeah, he just does not have what he needs for that at the moment. Which kind of sucks, but here we are. Well, I'm just double checking what he needs for those. He needs 2 hides and 4 guts. Okay, harvesting leaves you short 1 feather per arrow, apparently. We will need to get some more feathers. That should not be too hard to accomplish. But let us take a look, because we did need to go up to that mine.
I've been so hungry in my life.
And we are this is not going to be fun. I am wondering if we should try to check that cache first, though. And what's that? Blackrock rumors. Ah, yeah, the aggressive wolf supposedly stalking the region, which, I mean, we've already run into enough. Yeah, the convict cache. We probably ought to go over there and try to check out. And we should give him something for his stupid stomach.
Getting kind of thirsty.
Both food and water. He needs them. Well, he might start the day off right. Actually, he can grab those cattails on his way to go check out the cache. Alright, he has been worse. But yeah, there was some reason I was walking back in here. It may not be a good one. Was there anything else that he needed to pick up? Really? I mean, we don't need those books right now. I suspect he'll be coming back here. I suspect that he might ought to collect that gut before too long too, but we'll worry about that later. Alright, he should get those cattails while I'm thinking. Because the way he's going, he's going to need to eat them. I mean, I can't help but feel like I ought to leave some reserve cattails going, but all right. Yes, our friend has still not come back. But yeah, let us double check. Excuse me with the noise. So he wants to go a little to his left. Yeah, the way his aim
Can't
has
feel my hands.
the way his aim has been going. Oh Jesus. Is he gonna need I think he's gonna need a fire before he freezes himself. Alright, he should probably actually heat up a cup of something to drink. Alright. This is not our preferred way of doing much, but we can just do this and quickly warm him up, and, well, I don't know how quickly it's going to be, but we can warm him up and give him a cup of something to drink.
That did it.
Yes, I thought it was a shame that even with the shipping and the base price involved, shame that I missed out on those Hinterland cups like these, because they did actually look like good cups. I wouldn't mind having a cup like that, but the price and the shipping kind of deterred me a little bit. Okay, this should get him warmed up faster. He's got 17 minutes left on that. Maybe he should make another cup while he's at it. Another cup of something. And carry that hot. May as well get some more rose hips and carry him some hot rose hip. He's got the most of those. I mean, we're probably not going to get him warmed up all the way. But we are improving his situation. I mean, I did not mean, oh, well, I guess he's getting 2 hot drinks. That was not at all what I meant to do. I guess he's making another cup to take with him. Because, yeah, I was just going to pick it up. All right. I see what the problem was again. I don't know why he keeps doing that. Getting which controller I'm used mixed up, basically. But yeah, he had better go ahead and equip something again. And we can go try to find that cache. And probably find us some furry buddies that we don't really want to meet instead. I mean, that is the way things seem to work. But he should pick up sticks along the way, because he sure is. Oh my god, that's just making me sick. He sure is burning up plenty of them. I mean, they're not exactly hard to find. But oh my God. While he remembers, he'll pick up some sticks. All right. Come on, man. Pull it together. And yes, it's easy to blame him when we're just generally being cringe fail over here. All right. Vaguely to his right-ish. So I guess up this way. We are trying to find that cache now. There might be something useful in it besides it is a bit of a side mission. And we should be in the vicinity of a cache. And I may have to do some web consulting to help us find said cache, but I mean, the way these things frequently seem to go, it might be up here. I probably should have checked around that deer carcass for some more feathers, but I didn't. Well, this is not looking wrong. I may have to do a little bit of consulting. But we'll go up here and see. I don't know. We can at least look around up here. I suspect that's going to be pretty much the extent of it. I mean, that's probably just a rock or something down there. And yeah, all right. Well, no need for that.
Found it.
Yes, you did.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Ah, you will be glad to have that. Why, yes, there's not much you can eat. You can drink some syrup. Everyone loves drinking syrup. That's how Canadian of you. Well, I'm also from somewhere that sugar maples grow and... yes. Toward the southern limit. But mountains are good that way. Alright, we got our cache. Now, I think our best bet is probably going to be to go back down and get back to the road. And those are just some flying over crows. And yeah, this should eventually get us back to the road, I think. This is not a safe way to go, but this is better, yeah. This is better, and his footprints come up this way. So, we don't want to go back to the cabin place. Let us not do that, but he wants to go roughly to his left. I do so like having the functioning map in Wintermute. I really do, compared to survival. I mean, my immediate impulse with that is to check wiki map, but there's just not quite as much call for it here. And worst case, he just follows the road and indeed shelters up where he can. Now let us double check that he is going the right way on the road. Yes, he is. I'm not even going to set off overland at the moment because this may be the longer way, but this man gets lost. It is entirely my doing, too. We're just going to follow the road. It's harder for him to get lost that way. Especially if you're in Blackrock and there's a very even more limited number of roads. But maybe if he's lucky, that moose will actually come back while he's gone too. Maybe. I am not entirely happy about we should be heading up past the point that they're marking for dangerous wolf, particularly dangerous wolf in the region, but oh well, it is what it is. We got firewood there, and a sign pointing toward the mine. Well, hopefully we will find more. I left both. No, I think I only left one of the lamps at the cabin place. Hopefully we'll find some all. Because it would be nice if we have to go down into a mine to actually have some blank ball. After we used it all up in the steam tunnels. Of course, I'm using a wired controller and trying to stretch. All right. That was an accidental aim. At least that it stopped there. Set the controller in my lap and my leg presses the shoulder button some. Well, we've got suspicious looking down trees. Well, suspicious that we may be at least getting somewhat near where we need to be. I don't know. I really don't know. I have not been up here yet. In Wintermute survival or otherwise. Not that there really is much otherwise. All right. Well, at least we do know we're heading in the right direction. We keep seeing the signs telling us we are. He is just so not looking into dealing with that particularly aggressive wolf. So, of course, I did see that wolf up there. He is aware of his level of skills with a number of things. He's not gonna... He will be a chicken shit. He really will. He does not have a problem with this. Of course we get blizzardy weather blowing up. Oh my god, are you... Oh yeah, you're one of those little fuckers. Oh god, the auto balk strikes again. Now where are you, you little bastards? I was gonna say, is that one of them up there, or is it a rock? Well, you really are behaving weirdly, aren't you? Oh my god. Yeah, I did not press the button properly, but I mean, their morale's almost broken. I mean, his body's pretty much broken at this point, but their morale's almost broken. I think he better get something equipped again, since he keeps losing it. I mean, he's just totally lost the plot already, but... Now, where are you? I can hear the snarling and the yelping. All right, that
Need some first aid.
all right. This seems like a bad place to stop you for that, but we're gonna first aid you up. We should probably look at what... Oh, you have got blood loss. All right. I mean, he just has not been getting a lot of blood loss from this sort of thing, oddly enough. I mean, he has got the old... I was saying the old man's beard bandages have not been proving as useful because he's been getting sprained and not. Anything else when he's been getting timber-wolfed? I mean, at this point, he might as well throw rocks at him. That'd be less wasteful of resources, limited resources. I mean, we're coming up on that wolf territory, I think, and we are some distance from... Well, we have got some old man's beard up here, but we are some distance from the mine still, as far as I can tell. We can try to find somewhere slightly sheltered to hole up and build a fire. This is the fucking wolf's cave. Well, we found the wolf's cave. Is the damn wolf in it? There's something there. So of course, besides the really bad aim, we have got clouded, it's dark and we've got clouded vision from pain. Yeah, he just can't see jack. And he's inside the wolf's cave. Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. The terrible aim with controller. But my thought is that I don't even have to aim that well if I can hit the fucker while it's attacking the... Well, it seems to have run off, actually. We got some meat, and we can build him a fire. Which should keep even the aggressive wolf away, I think. I mean, one of our priorities here is getting a fire going. With Freezing Man. Yeah, that was not well played, but I mean, he's sort of alive. None of that was well played.
All right.
I don't think anybody is actually watching this to see highly skilled gameplay. Well, he can get him some more gut and some hide. Besides the meat that he can cook. He's back in the wolf's cave and he's warmed up. I mean, it could be worse for him right at the moment. I mean, obviously he should be finding something else in here, but he found some shelter. That was not the shelter he was looking for. But it was the shelter he deserved. Pretty much. If that is supposed to be the extra aggressive wolf, I don't know. I mean, we really do not have a lot of firewood to keep it away, but... It is late enough that I think our guy's gonna have to just take his chances here. And his accidental auto walk kicks in again. That would be the sticky analog stick that we have here. Good, I got it before it went out. That did seem to go pretty fast, and I'm not sure why, unless I did something dumb, which I may well have. All right. But if he stands here, he should be able to, well, if he stands here, he should be able to go over here and drop these guts and the hide. He was carrying 2 hides on him, apparently. But he should be able to, come on, give me control back of the mouse. Okay, he's just trying to get his other piece of meat. And now, he is gonna take a little nap and hope he can sleep it off. And does, well, does not just die. I'm trying to, we're just gonna let him go 5 hours starting out.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
It's getting dark. Time to look for shelter in his fail cave. He can make another stick fire and get some little bit of warmth. He has a little bit of reserve coal. Worst case.
That didn't work.
He can get a warm drink. Try to sleep on it a little bit more.
Well, that didn't work.
I mean, he's just being fail campfire man, period here. And yeah, he is at 55% base chance. Alright, we are a little better set here, just slightly. And he can drink something warm. We may as well cook him a little bit of something that he can drink. And he's at least warming up still. I'm just gonna leave his fire the way it is. And we're trying to find his bedroll again without hopefully having to light a torch. Because we put the bedroll well within campfire range. Alright, the fresh deer hide, one of them is not seeming to want to. I don't understand. Bedroll. Yes, please. I briefly saw bedroll. There. We will send Failman back to sleep for a little bit. And he can warm up with another stick fire if he has to.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
All right. He may just go ahead and use that book. That also took his brain risk away. Count your blessings. Small blessings.
Turned out pretty well.
All right. I'm trying to decide if he is going to want to add some more fuel. I suspect he probably is. There. That should do him. But yeah, it was giving me PlayStation prompts, and before I was hitting the wrong X, because I am using the Xbox controller. Alright. He is making it, sorta. I mean, I think that is the best we are gonna do. Alright, we got... Stacking it up usually does not make a difference, but we have some of it that is curing and some of it that isn't. I don't quite understand. I hope that's not too far from the fire to get benefit from it. We'll find out. Okay, he is still pretty hydrated at least. I think that our Failman needs to equip something before he leaves this cave, and he may equip the rifle. But we ought to actually light a torch here. Although, yeah, well, none of the ones he has, he offloaded the best he had. So, yeah, any that he's got should do him about equally well. If I can get my act together here. This is doubtful. He did need to, it was prompting him to search the cave before he left. So he had better, well, he had better do himself up with more weight again and not leave this partially cured gut, or indeed the gut that is not seeming to want to cure. But he ought to do some more search the cave. I'm not seeing what else. Oh, there is a dead person. Maybe that's what... Oh, yeah. Mistake to come here. There's an unusual something. All right. Bit of a shame they don't have anything else good on them. That looked like it might be something, but I think maybe that's... Ah, they do have a bag. I was gonna say, they don't have anything in their bag. I think that note may be all we're gonna find in here. Let us indeed do a quick pause. I have not needed to do an outside consultation yet, but let us do a quick pause and go and check. I am indeed looking at a handy walkthrough that is on Steam community. I don't remember what the name of that one was with the wolf. Quite honestly, I really don't. It was a side quest. I'm pretty sure it was not the Blackrock rumors. I'm pretty sure that was actually a side quest. I could be wrong. All right. We will check the detonator thing. This is the chapter of no return. Okay, so we can't take the detonator back until we finish other side quests. Okay, there is a lovely swaying bridge to get to the mine. All right, that is actually good to know, but I want to know about the aggressive wolf. All right. Let us... Yeah, that security memos. We obviously did not find a prospector's lockbox somewhere for that one, and that's not showing us as having found what we needed in the wolf's cave somehow. I did not see anything else in this cave that might be actually relevant to anything. But let us actually swap that torch for a little bit better torch. Not that any torch we've got is good, but we'll look again. I mean, they do like sort of hiding things in unexpected places around edges. But, yeah, I was pretty sure that we searched pretty comprehensively back here. Well, I mean, maybe not. All right. I do wish we had a lantern. I could use a flare. That might be an idea. It might be a bad idea, but it might be an idea. Because we are obviously missing something in here. It did not complete. But yeah, this is just a corner back here, and there's nothing in it. There is dead guy. This is at least brighter, so we can see what we're, hopefully see what we're looking at a little bit better, in spite of the eerie blue glow. I mean, this is still looking about as thoroughly searched as it was going to get. So, of course, our marine flare went out when we were back in here. And cannot see the opening. Or indeed, really, which way is up? Alright, that's the floor. There's the opening. I mean, that looked like about as thoroughly as that you can possibly search that cave. I could be wrong. I probably am. I'm just gonna grab this again.
I need to drop something.
Yeah, you probably do. You're not going to do it right now, though. But yeah, we can hopefully get up to the mine without freezing. Or getting wolf too bad on the way. Alright, let us have a quick look at Yeah, I think we're... Yeah, that's just... That does not seem to have completed that whatsoever. We will examine this while we can. Oh, wow. That's surely useful info. Yeah. I will look at that later. I mean, we know where the Wolf's Cave is. Let us, I'm pretty sure that this is the way to the road. I mean, I could be very wrong. I frequently am. It looks like the way... Yes, it is. And this is the way up, I think. I mean, there is a signpost. And one of their pointy logs. And some more dead wolf. I am gonna get some meat off of that fucker. We are overweighted, but I am gonna get some meat off of that fucker. I'm gonna leave the rest of it here, but I'm gonna get at least a little bit of meat off of him. All right. Now let us double check. Yeah, we got turned around. Now we are pointed in the right direction again, I think. We have a little bit more food, at least. There may or may not be more when we come back, but we have a little bit of food. And I suspect that after we get to the mine, that this will probably be a place to call the night. And also, it sounds like there's water and there was mention of a swinging bridge. So yeah, I suspect that we're coming to it. Oh yeah, we got kind of scary looking bridge. And a no trespassing sign that he's going to ignore, because of course he is. This is a terrible bridge. This really is. I mean, this just scares me. I wouldn't want to walk across this thing. It's better than a terrible foot log that long. But I mean, that is about the best you can say for it. All right. We got another rock. I think I'm going to lay off the rocks right now. We have got a little mine rail line with little mining carts. We got some kind of water tower looking thing that, I mean, it doesn't look like a coal tipple or anything. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. All right. And of course we got the man who can't lift his feet. Much less jump. And he's overloaded, because of course he is. This is ridiculous. Because I think he should be continuing on that way. I think. This is ridiculous. Yeah. All right. Hair dude. Okay, he got back over at least. He's not completely stuck. I think maybe we need to change our angle of attack there. At least with him, this overloaded. Yeah. I hope he does not have to start dropping shit. He may have to start dropping shit. He is disinclined. Well, he can drop that. He's not even far over at this point. He's really not. All right. What have we got here? We have some pretty much ruined torches that we can deal with. I mean, he's really not that far over. I'm pretty sure that he should be going forward. Okay, we have not reduced his load a whole lot, but maybe it's enough to make a difference. All right. What do we got here? He's probably got something here he can drop reasonably. He's not going to drop his 5 sticks if he can help it. I mean, presumably he would be able to come back and get this stuff. And yeah, I don't want to have to drop the meat because he wants to eat it. We also kind of want our pinnacle peaches for good luck. All right, we don't have that much more to, well, we'll be coming back, presumably. All right. Now, I mean, this looks like somewhere that he is supposed to be going, too. I mean, this really does look like somewhere he is supposed to go. Maybe I should consult the walkthrough again to see exactly where he is supposed to go, because it really does look like he's supposed to go up this way, and he's not overloaded at this point.
Can't feel my feet.
All right. I think we need to... Well, there is a porta potty and some shit over here. Well, all right, maybe he did not need to go up that way. He needs to go back and get his stuff then. All right, we learn. We learn. We are slow with it sometimes, but we do eventually learn. And then he can go and get somewhere a little warmer, hopefully get some kind of fuel going. And get somewhere a little bit warmer. Come on. He's not going to leave his hatchet and his syrup. I mean, he's just not. I mean, some of the other stuff he does not care about. Ah.
Something's gotta go.
Oh, hush. Just hush. I know that does not make him shut up, but it makes me feel a little bit better. I guess we're not going up that way right now. All right. Let's get Cringe Man back down here. Now that we see where we are supposed to be going. He's going to grab a couple more sticks. Because he is using up all his sticks. But hopefully, worst case, he could just, like, find some reclaimed wood to use. I mean, hell, of course they're not letting you do that, but those look like you ought to be able to break them down. They look like wood that you should be able to break down. Yeah, I don't think you can break anything out here down. But hopefully it will let him get inside and he will stop freezing as bad. Hopefully. And yes, he's not freezing as bad. We're gonna search this.
This'll come in handy.
Well, I think he's actually gonna take and dismantle that, because he can use some cloth. I think I will go straight ahead and dismantle that. All right. Of course, that is not his inventory. That was a dumb move. It's so easy, though. It looks like the inventory, but it just isn't. I think he just dropped it. Yes, he did. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, I think this is coming up on time for calling it good for the night. He's in out of the cold. He is warming up. For RP purposes, he could be doing worse. He's still in a part that has a little bit of light. He found Storm Lantern that hopefully has something in it. We're not going to test that out right yet. We are indeed going to call this good for the night. And I'm going to save it in that slot. And we will confirm. And before I actually go, well, we saved. I'm going to put it back on pause to quit. But before we actually go, I'm going to see. Yes! A friend of mine is actually playing Fortnite. I'm tempted to send anybody who wants to go over there. He's a cool guy. I mean, that's not my usual style of game, but he's a very chill guy and fun to watch. So that should be underway now, I think. It's telling me I already have a raid in progress. To my knowledge, I do not have a raid in progress. But hopefully it will send you all over there. Hey! I was just ending the stream and going over to Cruel's. But kind of amusingly. Yeah, I finally got something done with my hair a little bit. But I'm going over there. See you in a little bit then. If it will, I'm going over there whether or not it will actually let me raid. I'm trying to, and it's telling me I have it in progress already. To my knowledge, it's not actually in progress, but hopefully this will send people there. Hopefully it is in progress. But good night, everyone. I'm going to go over there. And yes, I should be back tomorrow. I was going to play Star Rupture, which is a new playtest from the same studio that made Green Hell.